In today's video, I'm going to be covering campaigns and commands. So go ahead, get logged in. It's agent.kw.com. It'll take you to the dashboard. So then let's go to the campaigns icon. Okay, so I'm going to cover each of these: the dashboard, paid ads, emails, direct mail, and social posts. So here's the dashboard. You'll see right here, it wants me to connect more accounts. I only have Facebook connected. The ones grayed out, Twitter, AdWords, and that one's MailChimp, still need to be connected. And then you can see here what Facebook accounts I've connected. So for paid ads, I have that one, and then social post, I have these. I can click here as well to manage those versus me having to go all the way back into settings and do it from there. Okay, and then you can see some quick posts. So instead of me having to go all the way to designs, it has a few different options here for me. So for example, go in, I can add a photo, I can upload a photo, I can upload a video, I can add a link, all that. And then when I'm ready, I can either schedule for another day or publish immediately. So let's see. Shoot. Did not mean to do that. Okay, then I can change this, include my ownership statement always. Okay, and then just pick what Facebook page you want to go to. And then when you're all finished, you can go ahead and preview the post. If you have more than one photo, you can slide it along. You can see that as well. So it looks good. And then I'm just going to schedule that post. And then I'll show you when I'm done where that went. Okay, there's that. And then on the side, you'll see some tips and training. So if you need any help, just click on one of these. It takes you right to KW Answers. And some of these are videos and some of them are just the step-by-step guide. So let's go back. And then you can do advanced tips, which changes that. Same thing. And then if you click see more right here, it's going to take you to KW Connect. It's going to take you directly to all those trainings that have been organized. So some of these are step-by-step articles. Some of them are videos. Most of these are, you're going to find them in KW Answers as well. Let's close that. So we're all set there. So let's now go to paid ads. So you're not going to see anything on mine. I don't have anything actively really going out right now. I just have a draft. So you're not going to see leads capture, total spend, any of that stuff. So when you do have a campaign, you're going to have it right here. And then there's different ways you can kind of sort through them. You can sort by active, draft, past, archived. You'll see this one here. It's a draft, duration's a day. Then you'll see cost per metric, cost per click, and then cost per lead captured. Total spend, and then the goal. So you can sort here as well by goal type, and then channels, if it's a Facebook ad, Instagram ad, all that. And then right here, if you click this, it'll show you the meaning for all this stuff. So dates, what's total spend, status, impressions, okay, leads captured, all that stuff. And then you'll see payments here as well, so let's click on that. This is where you're going to add your payment method. And then down here, it has all the metrics for each of those different categories. And then right here, you'll see remaining credit. So say, for instance, you paused your ad and the duration has ended. It'll kick back whatever money you haven't spent as credits. And there's another way for that happening too. It's not as likely, but say your ad's just not getting the attention it needs, it's not spending the money or getting the clicks, you'll get the credit back that way as well too once the duration ends. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's do emails. So these are mass emails that you can do. You can see right here I have command mail connected, so I have 5,003 a month. And then if I want to, I can upgrade to a better account right here. It gives me that option directly. And then again, you can resort it however you like. And then right here, I can configure a list. So this is your mail out list. And change that to command. And I have a few already going, so if I want to create a new one, I can. Just title it. And I'll search through my contacts, whatever way is easiest for me. Confirm. And then I have a new list. I can also delete lists or edit them. So let's check that out. Okay, so there's that. Let's go ahead and go back. Okay, and then there's direct mail. This is for postcards. Same thing, you can sort however you want to in here. then social post. So this is the one I actually just showed you guys. I created it. Appears in this page now. Social posts are free versus paid ads being, obviously paid for. And you can see what days, what's scheduled. I don't have anything scheduled in the past. I don't have anything scheduled in the future. If I can just click right here. And then if I click along, you can see what you have going on these days. So see, I have a Facebook ad scheduled for this. Okay, so live and scheduled, and then you also have draft post. That's about it. So now let's go ahead and let's start kind of creating some example campaigns. So let's do social ad first, paid. So what's my goal? Let's do, let's do advertise a listing. And then that tells you what you're promoting. This says where you can run it. You can run it on all three if you want to, for example. I'll show you what's going to happen. So if you don't have a channel connected, it's going to say, hey, connect now, which you just push yes. Easily connect it right there. I'm not going to do that. So I'm just going to go ahead and proceed. You can close this. Okay, and then add a listing. Okay, see, nothing pops up, so you need to go in and change the status. So this is under only my listings, which is not. There's that. And then I'm going to change status into all status. And there we go, select. And I'll go ahead and pull that information for you. So it looks good. Enter headline. You'll see it appears right there. Okay, right there. And when I'm done, I'm just going to save text. And you'll see when it's green, it's got the check mark at that. It means it's good to go. It's not going to kick it back. So configure media. Looks good. I can add more photos if I want. Like it normally does. It pulls in the listing photos from MLS. And change this. Always include ownership statement. Apply. Okay, looks good. Okay, now channel options. Okay, yes. And then what page do I want it to go to? I want it to go to that one. Okay, now destination. There's two options. You can do Facebook lead generation or use a site or landing page. It even says right here it's recommended to use Facebook lead generation. Basically, it's going to be a lot easier for Facebook to capture that, their direct Facebook information versus you trying to have them go to a site or landing page and hoping that they're going to go ahead and log in. So just keep that in mind when you're doing that one. So we can change this. And we can still add that stuff down here, but it's not like the first source. So I'm going to do a landing page. Okay, now targeting. I'm going to use custom settings. So you can do target my database or do a custom audience. You don't really want to do your database as much. I mean, you're paying for this, so you want to have new leads come in. I mean, there's other ways to target your database without paying for it. So let's see. I want to do. So it's already kind of going for ripping just because it's got that listing out there. So I want to change that. There it goes. And then I can change the radius. You can do expert targeting. Okay, whatever you want. Save selection. Okay, and then it looks good. Save Facebook ad. And then now I'm just going to go on. It's already approved by duration budget, but I want to go ahead and configure that. So when do I want it to start? How long do I want it to run? I want it to go. Let's do. Okay, so I want it to go 2 days. And then total budget, I only want to spend $10. So you'll see right here, cost per day is going to be $5 basically per lead if they can. So that's what it's going to try and spread out. It's not always going to be perfect. So say, for example, you're getting a lot of leads one day. They're going to keep trying to run with that momentum. So it might go over the $5, but it will never go over that $10 budget or whatever your budget's set to. Just keep that in mind. Save that. And now they're all good to go. Now I'm going to publish campaign. Okay. Create campaign. Yeah, see, it's not going to allow me just because I don't have that credit card on file. So I'm going to close it and then just save as a draft. Okay, now emails. Let's do a new one. Okay. Okay, command email, set up campaign. So then I'm going to choose my email group, clients. I can do a new one or I can edit. And then subject. And then content. So I can either do a already done pre-template or I can just pull one that I've done under my designs, which I showed you guys the other day. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I'm just going to pull that in for me. Doesn't look the best, it was a kind of quick one. So then you can do send as a test email, you can preview and see what it's going to look like. So under desktop, tablet, and then the phone. And then you can either save as a draft or just go ahead and send right there. So I'm going to go back. Nope, don't want to save it. Okay, so next one, we can do direct mail. Just give me a postcard. Okay, so I can do default, I can do a custom template. Like I was saying on the other video, it's a little bit, I find it easier to do a custom template versus doing the, pull-in method here. I've noticed that when you're doing the listings one, at least, where it pulls in photos from MLS, something about the resolution on it doesn't seem to like it a lot of times. So when I do it under designs, I don't seem to have that issue. So let's see. Let's do upload a custom template. Okay, now I can browse. Yeah, so I'm not going to I can't show you guys anything right now, I don't have anything saved, but you would do the front of the postcard, back of postcard. Let's see. See if I can show you guys one of these ones. Yeah, here's one I've already done. So I've already basically gone through, added what I liked in it, did all that, and then it's going to take me to configure targeting. So this is where it's going to go out to. And there's another option. So I just want this to send out to the area. There's one where you can send it directly to your contact or your database. You just have to make sure that under the database or the contacts, you've added it in their home address. Okay, so it looks good. You can see where they're going to. Click next. And then it's going to take me to payment options. So I'm just going to go back. And then let's see. I don't have that set up, so I can't show you guys that one. So yeah, we've done social ad, we've done direct mail, email, and then like you saw earlier when I did that quick one, it was a social post. So you can do the same thing. So yeah, very simple. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and let me know. If you want to set up a one-on-one for more in depth, go ahead and give me a call. Have a good one. Bye.